Amazing. Pleasure being here. Thank you very much for organizing the great event. And I'm very excited to tell you more about IPercept technology, the fitness tracker for complex industrial machines. So let's see, how does it work? We are really proud to be a product of the Swedish innovation ecosystem. In fact, we say that IPercept couldn't have been born in any other country but in Sweden, because we are the outcome of a collaboration where large Swedish manufacturing companies, many of them competitors, joined forces trying to push the boundaries of effectiveness of complex production machines to improve availability, productivity, and product quality. They turned to academia, not so far from here. Many of you from that angle can even see the building where we started the research. So we are a deep tech spin-off from KT Israel Institute of Technology, commercializing over 7 years of research, where the founders of the company, myself and Andreas, we spent months inside and around complex industrial equipment. And we know that software will only revolutionize complex industrial equipment if it's properly adapted to the specifics and complexity. This is why we are introducing the world's first machine-configured AI powered by human experience and domain knowledge. And through that, we are providing predictive maintenance and operational improvement solutions for a specific range of type of machines. But we know also that the packaging of such a solution is just as crucial as the proprietary innovation behind. So this is why we are providing an end-to-end solution, which is extremely simple to use for our customers, which is truly plug and play for 70 million different production machines today, self-configurable and can be installed within an hour, and also respect cybersecurity, so that we are not integrating any of the actual physical infrastructure of machines. And we can do our insights without that. And you can really imagine, in simple terms, our technology as the fitness tracker for industrial machines. Similarly, as a fitness tracker can attend us when we are doing rowing exercise, finding the right patterns, with our sensor, we can find the patterns what the machine is doing, as well as focusing on the health of the machine. With a patented innovation, what is composed of the enabling effect of a new type of sensor technology, which before have been used in aerospace industry. We took the sensors from there and put it in the fitness tracker. Now this enabled the development of a completely new era of analytics. So since the 70s, we have been relying on the same sensors to monitor simple machines like fans, electric motors, or single components like bearings. From going there to monitoring whole complex, complete machines, we needed to use a new sensor technology, relying on something which is called the MEMS sensor technology. And we bring now the sensor technology to all of the manufacturing industry, today focusing on the largest manufacturing companies. In fact, we have our leads into over 100 factories in Sweden, and until the end of this year, we will sell to most of the 30 to the majority of the 30 largest manufacturing companies in Sweden. Already today, we are seen as strategic partner for several large enterprises, such as Epiroc or Toyota Material Handling. And we are really proud that since we started the commercialization in the beginning of 21, we haven't lost a single customer, but we managed to upsell to most of our customers more services per machine, more machines per factory, more factories per customer, and also growing international. And we have a range of reference installations, and it's very important that we are not a one-size-fits-all solution. So that IPercept technology today is best applicable for machine tools, cutting machines, forming machines. We have a beautiful set of installation close to this place, and industrial robots and also we are expanding towards industrial cranes. We target specific machine segments in order to be able to provide the most specific insights. I also brought some application cases for you today. But just before that, a rough overview of our system. So the smart device that I'm holding in my hand is really an enabler, because we know that having the right hardware, the right sensors is crucial to develop the right software. So in one setup with one single sensor, we can cover the mechanical degradation or the whole mechanical degradation of all the components involved in the machine, where we are providing both maintenance and both operational improvement solutions. I will come back to these different services what we are providing with this sensor technology. But the most interesting is that we put our sensors on the moving side of the machines so that they can measure themselves, which is part of our patent process. And then, basically, without any connection to the IT infrastructure, we can enable a new range of insights. Now, one of the crucial things in it is that taking advantage of our new algorithms, how we are processing the sensor data from the sensor box, we are also combining domain expertise and something what we heard several times today, digital twin simulations. But our simulations are on a very low level. Simulations of friction, simulations of mechanically connected components, and then we are combining them with the measurement data what we are acquiring. So without any training data from before, we can start to look for the right patterns for the machines what we are monitoring. No need for years of training data to find the starting degradations. So that within 2 weeks, we can start to provide insights in the mechanical health of machines. And then packaging all of this into an alerting system and into integrations to the various ERP, MES systems that our customers are using, so that we make sure that the insights are turned into actions. And with all the infrastructure and end-to-end framework what we are providing, and we call it the augmented perception platform, very quick installation to any of the relevant industrial machines, we can enable a large range of different services. Once again, with one single sensor box mounted in the machine, maintenance services, monitoring the whole of the mechanics of the machine, and operational services, where we can help companies to increase uptime of machines, decrease the planned and unplanned downtimes, the maintenance costs, as well as improve productivity, improve product quality, all together with an OE increase up to 30%, as well as decrease the cost of replacement components and the tooling cost of the machines as well. And I brought a couple of examples for you, really practical examples, where with our solution for the mechanical health monitoring, we have a test cycle. Now, these machines, which are really the backbone of manufacturing industry, really everything what surrounds us directly or indirectly is connected to machine tools. So they have such a huge impact. And in our case, we have a simple test method. When these machines in production have shift changes, then a warm-up cycle is run. This is when we are capturing the data, so not during the operation of the machine. This really enables us to do what we do without having access to business-critical process information from the machine. So we use these tests to monitor the axis of the machine. It's a short test, and we can provide extremely deep insights. Just as an example, in which exact component, the nut of the ball screw of the x-axis, there is a critical failure developing. Please observe that the difference between getting a red light and getting this level of insights, it's 2 days of downtime, because the whole machine doesn't have to be inspected, but we exactly know where is the problem. When it comes to similar machines, but a different subsystem of these machines, which would be the spindle, pointing out lubrication-related issues, where we could show the customer that very expensive remaining useful lifetime of the spindle is lost because of problems with the lubrication. With the new tools and type of insights, we can really have eye-opening experiences for our customers and help them to understand their machines much better. Now we have tens of use cases like this, ultimately leading to increased OE. And then another example when it comes to industrial presses. Thanks to the pattern recognition algorithms, many of these presses are used on a big variety of different workpieces with many different types of tooling, so that we can find the patterns corresponding to one tool and do process monitoring corresponding to the same items, as well as separate the operation of the machine from the maintenance of the machine, from the health state of the machine and the mechanical components which are involved in the motion. So thanks to that technology, pointing out component level deviations while the machine is operating without any additional downtime. Just to keep the time, a short summary to being plug and play and being applicable for both greenfield but also brownfield machines, to provide a range of services related both to maintenance and both to operational improvement of these really fascinating equipment. Then cyber security, that without any integration to the IT infrastructure, without any connection to the internal networks. Now we are also choice of the Swedish defense industry, entering aerospace industry, and we have never been stopped by IT departments, which is very much liked by our contact persons, who are typically 90% of startups are stopped by IT departments. Then providing a whole end-to-end framework, and with one sensor box enabling a large set of essentially comprehensive services which can improve the performance of the machine. And building up strategic partnerships, now focusing on the Swedish manufacturing industry, where hopefully within a long year we will have all the largest manufacturing companies as customers. So yeah, thank you so much for the attention. Maybe I can conclude with a short introduction. So anybody who would like to see these machines in action are very welcome for a live demo after the session today. So
listen to that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.